Your And I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. I was reading Proverbs 3 this morning, and it's the first time I've read it in the Passion Translation, and it was like reading it for the first time. Just the revelation that was coming out of it, and I felt there was so much richness for us to receive this morning out of it, that the Lord is just speaking, and so I want to just meditate on most of the chapter. Starts out, my child, so we're sons and daughters, right?
Amen. My
child, if you truly want a long and satisfying life, that would be me. I don't know about you. That would be me. Never forget the things that I've taught you. Sounds like a good father to me. Follow closely every truth that I've given you. Then you will have a full, rewarding life. Hold on to loyal love and don't let go. Be faithful to all that you've been taught. Be faithful to it. Let your life be shaped by integrity. Let truth be written upon your heart. That's how you will find favor and understanding with both God and men. When you live a life shaped by integrity and truth written on your heart, you will find favor and understanding with both God and man. And you will gain the reputation of living life well. Trust in the Lord completely. And do not rely on your own opinions. With all of your heart, rely on Him to guide you. And He will lead you in every decision that you make. With all of your heart, rely on Him to guide you, and He will lead you in every decision you make. Become intimate with Him in whatever you do. That what got me this morning. Become intimate with Him in whatever you do. He desires to have intimacy with us in every single moment, whether it be grand or mundane. No matter what amount of insignificance we might put upon it, He desires intimacy with us in that moment. Become intimate with Him in whatever you do, and He will lead you wherever you go. Don't think for a moment that you know it all. For wisdom comes when you adore Him with undivided devotion and avoid everything that's wrong. Adore Him with undivided devotion and avoid everything that's wrong. I don't believe that you can avoid everything that's wrong if you're not having undivided devotion on Him. Then you will find the healing refreshment your body and spirit long for. Glorify God with all of your wealth. Honor Him with your very best, with every increase that comes to you. Then every dimension of your life will overflow with blessings. There's the promise. There's the principle. There's the spiritual law that as we give to the Lord, as we trust, He fills every dimension of our life with overflowing blessings. Glorify God with all your wealth. Honor him with your very best. With every increase that comes to you, then every dimension of your life will overflow with blessings from an uncontainable source of inner joy. Here's the Father again. My child, when the Lord speaks to you, never take his words lightly. And never be upset when he corrects you. For the Father's discipline comes only from his passionate love and pleasure for you. Even when it seems like his correction is harsh, it's still better than any father on earth gives to his child. Those who find true wisdom obtain the tools for understanding the proper way to live. For they will have a fountain of blessing pouring into their lives. To gain the riches of wisdom is far greater than gaining the wealth of the world. As wisdom increases, a great treasure is imparted, greater than many bars of refined gold. It is a more valuable commodity than gold and gemstones. For there is nothing you desire that can compare to wisdom. Wisdom extends to you long life in one hand and wealth and promotion in the other. Out of her mouth flows righteousness, and her words release both law and mercy. The ways of wisdom are sweet, always drawing you into the place of wholeness. Seeking for her brings the discovery of untold blessings, for she is the healing tree of life to those who taste her fruits. This morning, Father, Abba, we cry out for wisdom. You tell us in James that if anyone lacks wisdom, all we have to do is ask. And you love to give us more. So Lord, we're asking for more wisdom today. We're asking for wisdom to be able to work itself out in us the way that patient endurance is to work itself out in us. We know that you're a good, good Father, God. We know that you're a good, good Father. We know that you're a good, good Father. We're putting our trust in you. We're asking for wisdom and discernment today. We want to walk in the ways that you've instructed us. Bring to our mind even this morning the words you've spoken over us and the things that you've taught us so that they can be fresh in our mind. Thank you for the reward that you give us as your children. The reward of a long life, the reward of success, the reward of blessings overflowing, the reward of being able to handle any situation with grace. And empowerment. We declare we belong to you, God. Everything we are is yours, Lord. You're more real than the ground I'm standing on. You're more real than the wind in my lungs. Your thoughts define me. You're inside me. You're my reality. belong to you. I belong to you. Where would I be if you were not by my side? What would I do without you, Lord? What would I do, Lord? Where would I be if it wasn't for your kindness towards me? You've been closer than a friend could ever be. There is nothing on the earth that could take your place. And I am undone. You see all that was and all that will be. You set your vast affection upon me. By your voice Lord laid the earth's foundations with wisdom's blueprints. By his living understanding, all the universe came into being. By his divine revelation, he broke open the hidden fountains of the deep, bringing secret springs to the surface. As the mist of the night dripped down from heaven. My child, never drift off course from these two goals for your life: to walk in wisdom and to discover discernment. Don't ever forget how they empower you, for they strengthen you inside and out. And they inspire you to do what's right. You will be energized and refreshed by the healing they bring. They give you living hope to guide you. And not one of life's tests will cause you to stumble. You will sleep like a baby, safe and sound. Your rest will be sweet and secure. You will not be subject to terror, for it will not terrify you. Nor will the disrespectful be able to push you aside, because God is your confidence in times of crisis, keeping your heart at rest in every situation. Verse 32. Every tender lover finds friendship with God and will hear his intimate secrets. The wicked walk under God's constant curse, but godly lovers walk under a stream of his blessing, for they seek to do what is right. If you walk with mockers, you will learn to mock. But God's grace and favor flow to the meek. Stubborn fools fill their lives with disgrace, but glory and honor rest upon those who are wise. Lord, thank you for the wisdom that you pour out upon us. Thank you for the way that you guide us and direct us as we fling ourselves upon your mercy and put all of our trust in you. Today we declare, Lord, we surrender more completely to you, holding nothing back. And we know in doing so, God, you will move in our lives in a way that we could never comprehend. You will shift things around us. You will shift in our relationships. You will shift, and we will come under the blessing instead of being under the curse. The enemy will no longer have strongholds in our life, but we will be truly people set free by the love of God. Saved, healed, delivered, set free. Doing the exact same thing that Jesus came to do, and that is destroy the works of the devil. That's what Jesus came to do. He came to undo, loose, melt, dissolve, destroy the works of the devil, and we are called to do the very same exact thing. If you want to know why you exist, that's why. So thank you, Lord. I pray healing in the house. I pray for you to touch the lives of those that are overcoming this congestion stuff and cold or flu symptoms. We declare your divine healing and we proclaim it. We declare Roseburg as a health zone. I pray for creative miracles and miraculous signs and wonders to begin to break out through the obedient response God's children to encounter people in our city strategically, intentionally, purposefully, that we would become incredible lovers, displaying your love to people, bringing a God encounter into the lives of those who are broken and hurting and need. Thank you, Lord, that you are enough for today. Your grace is sufficient. Your power is made perfect when we can't do it in our own. When we have weakness, we get to declare that we are strong in the Lord. So today and everything in it is yours, God, and we give it to you. We declare your faithfulness to us. We declare your goodness to us. Be worshipped in this place. Be lifted high and exalted. Heaven's fun creations, His pride and adorations, treasures woven by His love, His careful hands that hold us, safe within His promise of calling and of destiny. And I will sing, and I will sing of all you've done. And I remember how far you carried me from beginning till the end. You are faithful, faithful to me. Father's heart that's for me, a never-ending story of love that's always chasing me. His kindness overwhelming and hope for me unending. He's never giving up on me. I will sing, I will sing of all you've done. I remember how far you carried me from beginning there wasn't a day that you weren't by my side. There wasn't a day that you let me go. In all of my life, your love has been true. With all of my life, I will worship you. There wasn't a day that you weren't by my side. There wasn't a day good, good Father. We're loved by you. Thank you for your goodness. We bless your name. We bless your name. Hallelujah. So there won't be service tonight. Normally we have a dual service on Friday night, but because of how many people are battling illness and things, we're going to have everybody just rest. But we're going to charge Sunday morning like a herd of rhinoceroses, which is called a crash. That's why, because rhinoceros, they can't see more than 30 feet in front of them, and yet they can run 30 miles an hour. So when a rhino is literally running, they're literally running blind. That's why they're called a crash. No, it's serious. There's actually in the movie The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the battle scene at the end, when it feels like the enemy is winning, you'll notice that the first animal that comes charging down the ravine is a rhino and bursts through the front lines there and brings victory. So I have a great adoration for rhinos. But we will meet Sunday morning here at 10 a.m. and worship the Lord, exalt Him. But let's stretch our hands out and bless each other today. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord smile down on you and show you His kindness. May the Lord answer your prayers and give you His peace. May the Lord cover you with His name. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Let's have a blessed day, guys.